Hi, my name's Johnny, and today we are checking out the brand new Newport Bass from Epiphone. You know me, I am a sucker for a short scale. Put some fuzz and distortion on there, hit it with a pick, and so I was so excited when I saw that Epiphone had relaunched the Newport Bass for 2023. But does it actually live up to that expectation? Let's find out. Before I go anywhere, I want to say that Gibson have sent me this bass to check out to review. They haven't paid me to say anything, but they have provided me with the instrument for your viewing pleasure. Now, if you're not familiar with the Newport Bass, let me just give you some insight into my brain and the depths of knowledge that it holds. Newport is an old school Epiphone bass from 1961. As if the vintage stylings weren't enough to give that away. Just look at that headstock. Very, very cool indeed. This bass currently comes in at £350, which is direct competition with the Squier Mustang. My first ever yellow bass, and yeah, I was so happy when I opened the box on this one and saw that I'd got this, because it just caught my eye instantly. It also comes in a really nice orange, pelham blue, and a cherry red as well. This short scale is about ½ an inch longer than your normal short scale, and it's actually got quite a thick neck on it. So if one thing about short scales that puts you off is that slimmer neck profile, this might just be a good fit for you. It's big, but it's not too much in your hands. It's a medium C neck with a 41.5mm nut width. The die-cast tuners at the top. I don't think these tuners are amazing. One thing I do think is great though is the fretboard. It's Indian Laurel, and normally with these kind of basses, the fretboard starts to feel quite dry very quickly. I've had this around for a number of weeks now, and I can't feel the fretboard drying up at all. It's definitely one of the nicer Laurel fretboards I've had the pleasure of having my greasy mitts on. For our pickups, we have got this Mudbucker style Sidewinder in the neck, and then a Thunderbird pickup in the bridge. So two quite different sounding pickups. Moving up to our wonderful knobs, we've got a master volume, pickup blend, and then just a master tone. Overall, it feels super solid. I don't have any blemishes or issues or sharp fret edges. The fretwork is actually superb on this thing. So just the overall build quality, I'm actually really impressed. Now, what I'm not impressed with is this bridge. Now, it might not be as bad as a 3-point floating bridge, but it's almost like a 2-point floating bridge where you've just got 2 screws on either end that you balance the string heights with. They're just not very practical when you're trying to give this bass a setup. And that brings me on to probably the biggest problem that I have with this bass. Now, I'm not the first person to review this bass, and watching a load of other reviews and demos online, I was not liking how this bass was sounding. There was so much fret buzz and really trebly sounds, and I know why. It's because of the setup out of the box. It just wasn't good. The action was a bit too low, so it was super buzzy. So I got out my trusty screwdriver, started messing around with the bridge a little bit. It's still not perfect, but that is the battle you're going to have with this type of bridge. It kind of limits the amount of setting up you can do to each individual string. So yeah, if you're going to get one of these, make sure you either get it professionally set up or do some little tweaks yourself. I know, you just want to hear how it sounds. I'm going to be running through a couple of different playing styles with a pick, finger style, and then we're kind of muted, slightly driven sound as well. And all of this is going to be done directly through the Line 6 HX Stomp. think this one's going to split the crowd a little bit. For me, my favorite sound, and I can't believe I'm about to say this, is the bridge pickup solo. You definitely get the most clarity out of that kind of note. I'm not a big fan of your fat mudbucker style, you know, they're getting your SG basses. I think this one sounds good with the tone rolled off. There definitely is applications for that sound. I don't really like the sound of them blended together. Going over to that bridge pickup, I think you get much more attack. It sounds more defined, and you get that note clarity when you're adding effects like fuzz. Because I bloody love some fuzz on a short scale. Overall, I don't think the sound of this bass really hit home for me, but that's just me personally. So if this is what you're after, I actually think you're getting a really good deal, good value for money, if you can get it set up correctly. Did you know that the majority of the people watching, that's probably you, are not subscribed to the channel? So make sure you like this video, subscribe for even more bass content. Thanks so much to Epiphone for hooking me up with this Newport bass. Make sure you click the link in the description to go and check it out for yourself. Once again, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.